modern school. So in the previous video we have just reached to the aquatic habitats, okay students, and here we have seen the habitats of the lands, terrestrial habitats. In habitats there are two parts, that is terrestrial habitats and aquatic habitats. In that we have seen the terrestrial habitats, in which we have seen what things about the forest and the habitat, the animals which are live on the land, that is known as terrestrial habitat. And now let us see the aquatic habitat, means the plants, animals which live in the water are known, which have some of the habits, they are known as aquatic habitat. Let us see that here we have so far learned about some of the terrestrial habitats. Let us now learn about some aquatic habitat. Freshwater habitat. Here means freshwater habitat. The first one is, that is, freshwater bodies have very low salt concentration. River, lake, pond and stream are examples of freshwater habitat. Fish, frogs, ducks, lotus and water lily are commonly found animals and plants in this habitat. So first of all we will see in the aquatic habitat. In the aquatic habitat we will see first, that is freshwater habitat. Freshwater habitat. Okay, freshwater habitat. So here in the freshwater habitat we have seen the freshwater bodies have very low concentration of salt. Okay, in the freshwater body which we drink, the fresh water, we know that from the 100% of the water, 97% of the water is which contains salt, and it is on the sea. Okay, and 2% of the water is on the ice, 3% is fresh water. From that 2% there is on the glaciers, means on the polar region, and only 1% of the fresh water that we use. Okay, so this is the water in that, from the freshwater habitat. So the plants and animals which live in the fresh water are here. So which are they? So freshwater bodies have very low salt concentration. Rivers, lake, ponds and streams are examples of water freshwater habitats. Fish, frogs, ducks, lotus and water lily are commonly found animals and plants in this habitat. So here the examples means in the fresh water which animals live and plants are there, writing that are fish, frog, ducks, lotus and water lily. Okay, so these are the examples of freshwater animals and plants which are commonly found in the fresh water. So they have some of the freshwater habitats. Then after coming to the marine habitats. So what is marine habitat? Okay students, so marine habitat okay, so here in the marine habitat, what is the marine habitat? First of all, we can say marine habitat, the here we have seen about the freshwater habitat. So in the marine habitat, we can say that it is about the seas and oceans, means of the salt water habitat. In other words, we can say marine habitat is the salt water habitat. So let us see that in the salt water, many of the fishes and some of the plants are there which have marine habitat. Okay, let us see that. Here, oceans and seas are the example of marine habitat. Okay, animals such as fish, whales, sharks, jellyfish, crabs, starfish, sea turtle, octopus, and plants such as seaweeds are found here. So, what things are found there in the marine habitat? So, first of all, the oceans and seas. Oceans and seas, okay, are the examples of marine habitat. Marine habitat. Okay. Then after, the animals and the plants such as fish, whale, sharks, jellyfish, crabs, starfish, sea turtle, then after octopus, and plants such as seaweeds and etc. are having the marine habitats. Okay students, this things having marine habitat means marine habitats. This type of habitat is seen at where? It is seen at oceans, seas, okay, and ocean and seas are the examples of the marine habitat. In that, the oceans and sea, which animals and which plants are there? So in oceans and sea there is fish, whales, sharks, jellyfish, crabs, fish, starfish, sea turtles, octopuses, and the plant which is seaweed. Okay, these things are seen in the oceans and sea, and they have marine habitat. And then after, you can see here coral reefs. So here we can say coral reefs are rock-like but living structure. They are formed from the outer skeleton of millions of tiny invertebrate sea organisms living in large colonies. Coral reefs are home to the great variety of marine organisms. Due to the presence of a great variety of organisms, these coral reefs are also called rainforest of seas. Coral reefs are mostly found in the Andaman and Nicobar Island, the Great Barrier Reef of Australia. Coral reefs, if I say in Gujarati, you can see here a picture is given. Okay students. So in that there is a coral reef is also an example of marine habitat. So I am just writing over here only. Coral and it can be asked that what are the rainforests of the sea. Okay, rainforests of the sea are known as coral reefs, are known as the rainforests of the sea. And then after here we will just move towards the coastal habitats. Okay, so what is coastal habitats? Let us see that. coastal habitat, coastal habitat, that is here. First of all, we have seen the coastal area. Okay, coastal area we have seen that. So what happens? What is coastal habitat? We can say that in Gujarati that near દરિયા કિનારા. Okay, દરિયા કિનારા પાસે જે બધું હોય એ બધી વસ્તુ. Okay, so coastal habitat. So in that what happens is, so the coastal area means here this side is sea and this side is land. In between the area which is known as the coastal area, and there are some of the habitats in the coastal area. Okay, now let us read that. Here coastal areas are the place where the land meets the sea. Okay, coastal areas are the places where the land meets the sea. Then regions where river meet the sea are called estuaries. So let me write that here. Regions where river meet the sea are called estuaries. Okay, are known as estuaries. And plants such as mangrove tree, seaweeds, and animals such as saltwater crocodile, water snakes, kingfishers, and many wading birds are commonly found in an estuary. Okay, so here which things are found over here? That are mangrove trees and seaweed, animals such as saltwater crocodile, water snakes, kingfisher, and wading birds. Okay, so these things are found in the coastal habitats. Okay, which regions where the sea meet the sea, regions where river meets the sea are called estuaries. Okay, then after mangrove trees, seaweeds, saltwater crocodile, water snakes, kingfisher, wading birds, these all the things are seen in the coastal habitats. This all the plants and animals are seen at the coastal habitat. Okay students, so moving further, so here we have just completed our aquatic habitat, and then after we will start with the adaptations. But before that, let us revise all the habitats of the aquatic habitat. So first is freshwater habitat. In that the fish, frogs, ducks, lotus and water lilies are found in the freshwater habitat. These plants and animals are found there. And then after marine habitats. So in the marine habitat means in the salt water. In the salt water examples are oceans and sea are examples of marine habitats. Then after fish, whales, sharks, jellyfish, crab, starfish, sea turtles, octopuses, seaweeds, etc. etc. This all the things are found at the marine habitat, and then after coming towards the coastal habitat. Here in the coastal habitat, regions where sea meets the sea, rivers meet the sea are called the estuaries, and mangrove trees, seaweeds, saltwater crocodile, water snakes, kingfishers, wading birds, this all the things are found in the coastal habitat. Okay, these plants and animals are found there. So, this is about the aquatic habitat, and now we will move further to this is all about the aquatic habitat, and we will move towards the adaptations. So, moving further, so here we will start now the adaptations, but here before that there is an let's answer. Okay, so let's answer. First of all, you do it in your homework, and in next video I will taught you or give you the answers of let's answer. Okay, so now we will start with the adaptations. So what is adaptations? Let us see that. Adaptations. Adaptations. Okay, so here different places on the earth have different habitats. The climatic factor of a place as well their types of organisms that will able to survive in it are determined largely by the following factors: the amount of rainfall a place receives, the height of a place from sea level, the distance of a place from the equator, because each habitat animals and plants found in their particular habitat have adapt their structure and behavior to survive in those areas. For example, polar bear is adapted to live in the polar region, whereas camel is adapted to live in desert. So, here adaptations means we know that polar bears they are only found in the polar regions, and there is very cool region, so they have adapted that they do not feel the cold. And if we talk about the camels, camels live in the hot desert where there is dry and hot climate, so there is a scarcity of water over there, so the camels can live over there in the hot and the dry climate, so they are adapted with that. Okay students, so these are some of the adaptations. As I tell you that you just go to the Jammu and Kashmir and live there, then you will feel more cold there. And the people which they are where they are living over Jammu and Kashmir, okay, then they do not feel cold as much you. Okay. And if you just take the Jammu Kashmir people over here, then they feel very hot. Why? Because there is climate is very cool, and here is very hot climate, so we can't live there and they can't live here. So there are some of the adaptations in our body, so we can live at these some places. Okay, now moving further, so here you can see adaptation definition is given over here: changes in the structure, changes the structure changes in the structure or behavior of a species that allows it to survive in a particular habitats are called adaptations. So we all have some of the adaptations, okay students, and the adaptations are of different types. Here, change in the structure or the behavior of a species that allows it to survive in a particular habitat are called the adaptations. Means we are living here, then this weather and conditions and humidity and atmosphere is suitable for our body. Why? Because we are living from the born. When we are born, then after we are living over here. So the people which are born in the Jammu Kashmir, they will just adjust with their temperature, weather conditions over there. So what happens? They can live there only and we can live here only. If we just go there, then we feel very cold. And if they will come over here and live over here, then what happens? They will feel very hot. Okay, here the temperature in our winter, the temperature in our winter is there. In that temperature there is of summer. So in our, if I say that in winter over here, winter, our temperature is up to 10 to 20 degrees, okay, or 25 degree. And in the Jammu Kashmir, this temperature is in summer, okay. And if he or she just come over here to live in the summer season, then our temperature is up to 40 to 45 degree. They cannot survive over here, okay students. And moving further, we will see one by one the adaptations of plants and animals, okay. So but I think we don't have enough time to move further. So we will see next types of adaptations and some of the animals and plants of the adaptation in the next video. So in your homework, what we will do is in your homework, let's answer. Okay, you have to do is let's answer, and we will meet in the next video. Bye students.